Welcome back to the Smart Money Blueprint Volume 1. In this module, we're going to be talking the overview. We're going to be discussing what a private money lender is. I'm going to talk to you about how interest rates, fees, and costs work. I'm going to talk about loan terms that you can typically expect to see. And then we're going to review loan programs and the products offered by a lot of the hard money and private money lenders in the industry. Then we're going to discuss why lenders offer certain products. So I want you to understand exactly what it is that the industry is offering, why they're offering it, and the terms that you can expect to see. So let's jump right in. All right, first, yes, I gotta do the boring explanation of what is hard money and private money. I gotta do it. What is private and hard money loans? A private or hard money loan is a specific type of asset-based financing through which a borrower receives funds secured by real property guaranteed by an actual borrower. Yes, these are not the hard money days of old. You actually have to personally guarantee a loan. It is very rare in today's economy, at the timing of this video in 2022, that you will get a loan, at least for a single family property, that you do not have to personally guarantee. So whatever the grand tales of I had to sign docs and no one even knew my name, those days of getting private money loans are over. In today's economy, you will have to personally guarantee a loan, and there are very often little to no exceptions to that particular issue. So next, a hard money loan. A hard money loan is typically issued by a private individual investor, hedge funds, or institutional agencies. Now, I want to go on the record and say the terminology for hard money has actually shifted. Before, a hard money lender was the guy or lady that would loan you money at 15%, and if you didn't pay them, you could expect them to ride by your house with a crowbar. No. That's not hard money lenders anymore. Matter of fact, the institutions predominantly provide the bulk of the capital in the private sector. So the private money loans, where historically used to be individuals who give you money, the private money lenders are actually now the institutions, and the hard money lenders are now the individuals that give you money from their 401k or their personal bank account, because now they're the ones that usually have the higher interest rates, the higher fees, whereas the institutions actually have the more competitive interest rate, the more competitive fees. So the actual terminology of hard money and private money lender has actually swapped. The institution is now the private money lender, and the individual is now the hard money lender. Now, interest rates are typically higher than conventional loans when you're getting a hard money loan, and that's because the risk is higher and the borrower requirements are fewer. So you're going to get an easier process for loan approval with fewer requirements, but as a byproduct, you're going to pay more fees and a higher interest rate. Private money loans are typically used for projects lasting anywhere from about 6 to 24 months. So you can typically expect a private money or hard money loan to be a short-term loan, often with rehab funds included in the loan to help move your project along. Now, another cool thing is that the private sector actually offers long-term rental loans with 30-year fixed interest rates, and at the time of filming this education series, rates were as low as 5%. So you can actually not meet conventional lending requirements, get a 30-year fixed loan with rates down in the 5s, and believe it or not, it actually will not show up on your credit, and you do not have a restriction on the number of properties that you can own. For example, I personally have 54 rental houses with 54 mortgages, and not one of them show up on my credit report. This means that the private sector is okay with you going through all the guarantees, and they do not obligate you, at least on your credit report, to those debts. Now, you still are responsible for the performance of it. Now, I don't want you to at all get that twisted, but it does allow you to not have a cap on the number of properties you can own, and this is why the private sector is one of the ideal ways to scale to getting wealthy. Now, I touched on this before, but I want to jump into some of the granular differences that you can expect between a private money and a hard money lender, right? Not only that, we want to talk about the different loans that each lender offers. So, for example, if you were to call 4 or 5 lenders, you will notice that some lenders only focus on short-term loans specific for single-family properties. Some private money lenders only focus on commercial properties, new construction, or multifamily. Now, you may ask, well, why does one lender focus on one thing versus the next? Why doesn't the lenders focus on everything? The answer to that question is because most private money lenders create loan programs based on the experience of the founders. These founders typically have a strong understanding of that particular asset type or industry. For example, a lot of the hard money lending and private money lending companies take on the persona of the principal who may have been a builder. So they take a fancy to offering new construction loans because they understand the process to doing new construction. They understand the nuances, and they've built a loan program around new construction. Whereas some of the other principals may have flipped 1 million houses, own 1 million rentals, and they understand the single family market like nothing else. So their focus was on single family rentals. So you will often see, once you understand who the principals are of that particular lender, you'll often understand why they offer the product that they do. So with that said, let's go over and do a quick recap. We talked about what a private money or hard money lender is. We talked about the interest rates, fees and costs, and why you can expect to pay a premium when compared to conventional loans. I talked about the loan terms you can typically expect to see from a private money or hard money lender. I also talked about the loan programs and products offered and why certain lenders offer the loan programs or products that they do. It's been great being here with you. My name's Adonis Lockett. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Adonis Lockett. If you're watching our YouTube channel, click on the like button, click on subscribe. I will see you in the next module.